Hi and welcome back to MRTV. My name is Sebastian Ang and this here is the StarVR One and I'm checking it out in Half-Life Alyx, as you can tell. I asked you last time, what do you want me to check out with the StarVR One, and you told me, please check out Half-Life Alyx, and this is exactly what I'm doing in this video. For all of you who don't know yet what the StarVR One is, please check out this video. I'm going to have the info card pop up, but just to put it in a nutshell, this is a headset made for enterprise applications. It has a super wide FOV, actually a human vision field of view, and let me tell you guys, I cannot see any black borders. This is human vision. Everything is just Half-Life Alyx, but I'm going to tell you more about this in this video where we're going to check out Half-Life Alyx together. And therefore, let's simply do that. I'm going to go through the game and I'm going to let you know what comes to my mind. So first of all, what I can tell you now, yes, this works nicely with Half-Life Alyx. So actually what StarVR did, they have updated the drivers and now it's OpenVR compatible. That means you can use SteamVR content that has been made for other headsets in mind, but well, it works now thanks to this OpenVR driver, and that already is pretty cool. So let me tell you what comes to my mind. First of all, let me talk about the colors. This is an OLED display headset and therefore the colors are so nice. The blacks are true blacks and it makes such a big difference. Like comparing this to the Index or comparing this to the Rift S or the Cosmos, the difference is quite stunning. Wow, this red here, the red of this grenade, it's just so good. This explosion looked way better than it looks on other headsets. Well, it's very comparable to, for example, the Samsung Odyssey Plus, which also has an OLED display. So this is such a big difference, and especially in dark games like this, you will see the difference directly, and it's simply great to have an OLED display. So that's for the colors. Okay, let me simply advance a bit here by simply playing this game. I'm sure you have a couple of minutes here with me to check out Half-Life Alyx again. All right. So, now of course, what you all want to know, how about the FOV? Is it really as unbelievable? Is it really as good? Is it really human vision? What do you see right now? I can just tell you guys, this is stunning. This is truly stunning. I have my whole field of view and I only see Half-Life Alyx right now. So let me just show it to you. I hope you can tell. So here is my field of view. This is what I can see. I can still see it. Probably here it stops. So this is just stunning. And what is even more stunning here is that I have the full field of view without seeing any borders, and I don't have any distortions. Now that is really the huge accomplishment in my opinion about the StarVR One. I can look around and I will not feel, hey, something strange is going on. I told you this when I was trying out the Pimax 8KX, that I had the feeling, hey, something is off somehow. It feels somehow as if I'm looking through somebody else's glasses and they have a different prescription than me, right? And yes, I can get used to it and it looked amazing, but something was simply off. So here now in the StarVR One, no, I don't have this feeling at all. I simply have the full FOV, and I don't have any kind of strange feeling about it. And there is absolutely no distortion that I can see here. That's really a huge accomplishment.
Heads up, zombie.
Oh my goodness, and this game is just so amazing. Well, you know about that. So putting this on, it just feels like putting on like the Rift S or the Index in terms of comfort. You won't feel like, oh, something is off. So this is a huge accomplishment in my opinion. So Actually, I had a talk with StarVR, with the StarVR team today, and I wanted to know about this again. I asked them, so how do you actually accomplish this? That you have this huge FOV, but that you don't have distortion. And in my, as I remember it, when I asked them like 2 years ago at IFA in Berlin, one of the answers was that they also take the eye tracking somehow into account, and that probably the eye tracking is like the special ingredient that would make this happen, that would make this huge FOV happen without the distortions. But today, actually, the team told me that this is not the case, and how they achieve it is by combining everything together. So a huge, one huge element of this is that they actually built the lenses after they had built the displays. So the lenses are exactly optimized for exactly this display. So that is what makes the huge difference in being able to come up with the perfect lens profile. So that is probably one of the big reasons why you don't have distortions here. So it's not about the eye tracking, and it's good that I talked with the StarVR One team again, and it's really nice that they told me about that and told me actually like what makes the difference. Okay, let me advance a bit here in the game. All right, so now let me answer the question, does Half-Life Alyx work perfectly? And the answer is no. So what is not perfect? Well, we do have some Frustum culling. What does it mean? It means like there's objects in my peripheral vision that would normally not be rendered by other headsets, because normally you wouldn't see them because they are out of your field of view. But with this headset, actually, I can see those objects. And then, if they go into my really outer peripheral vision, they will disappear, they will stop to be rendered. And then I look back again, and then they will pop up again. So it's some kind of popping in that I have here on my right peripheral vision. So this is the one thing that is not perfect in Half-Life Alyx here. But other than that, it works just amazingly well. So I can tell you I have a steady 90 frames per second without any kind of problem. I'm running this on my 1080 Ti, on my trusty old 1080 Ti, and it simply works like a charm. Okay, let's see what we have here.
3 max left.
3 max left, okay. Oops. Yeah. So, nice. Yeah, the blacks. The black. So it's a bit sad to see that all the industry is going away from the OLED screens, right? The LCDs are nice, they do have some advantages, but the colors, they're so much better. It's so nice, and especially for people who love horror games, right? They will love this. They will love OLED blacks. It does make a huge difference. Anyways, we were talking about the Frustum culling, like the objects popping up. So, does this distract me now from this? Well, of course it does, right? It would be way better if it wasn't there. So then I asked the StarVR team, so is it possible to change this Frustum culling? And they would say, like, yes, if the developer would change this, it would be super easy actually for the developers to change that. So, dear Valve team, if you're watching this video, and most probably you will, could you make a little special version for the StarVR One? I'd be really happy about it. And yeah, just send me the build over, and I'll be happy to try this again. Yeah, anyway, so this is Anyways, this is still unbelievable to be here in Half-Life and to have the full field of view without any kind of distortions. Incredible. Simply incredible. Okay, so we talked about the colors. We talked about the super wide field of view without any distortion. We talked about the Frustum culling. Of course, now you want to know, how does the picture look? How about the resolution? How about, how does everything look like? And how would you compare it with other headsets? That's, of course, really an important question. And I will talk about this, but first, let me get some grenades and let me get rid of this guy here. Well, I want to have some gameplay here, right? Oh, I have one left. Okay, perfect. Yes! Nice throw. Great. So, how does this look like? What about the resolution? Well, I must be brutally honest with you. This cannot compare at all anymore with the current headsets. So, this is not the one headset that trumps them all, especially not in terms of resolution. Cannot compare to Index, cannot compare to Cosmos, and even cannot compare to Rift S in terms of resolution. This is 1800 times 1400 pixels per eye, and this is spread over the whole FOV. So therefore, if you're used to something like the Index, if you're used to something like the Cosmos, and then put this on, you will directly see, okay, it does not look as clear as these headsets. That's simply a reality. When I checked this 2 years ago, that was different. My eyes were not used to Valve Index and so on and so forth, and therefore at that moment in time, it was fantastic. But now, like after using those other headsets for so long, I can clearly tell the difference, and I must clearly lower your expectations on that. So if you are a developer, or if you are an enterprise customer and you want to buy this headset and you're expecting like to get the best resolution and the best FOV and everything together, then no, that is not the case. So must be really very clear about this. Don't go into this with the expectations of this being like the best in everything. No, resolution-wise, no. Does it look bad or blurry or unacceptable? Not at all. No, this looks good. So how would I compare this to other headsets? It looks better than the Oculus CV1. Yes. It looks better than the Vive, than the original Vive, yes. Does it look as good and sharp as the Rift S? For this one, I would say no. But do I see more screen door than with the Rift S? No, actually no. But it's not this sharpness of the Rift S, right? But in terms of screen door effect, still no. And the reason is, probably that's what I assume, the reason is that they're actually using an RGB stripe matrix. So this is not like the, like for example, the Quest, where you have a pentile matrix where there are only 2 subpixels per pixel. No, this is an RGB stripe matrix display, or 2 displays, which actually have 3 subpixels per pixel. And that is why actually you don't have this screen door effect that you probably still have with the Rift S, with this kind of lower resolution displays. So it looks better than the Oculus CV1. It looks probably there's a bit less clarity than with the Rift S, but you have less screen door effect. And you have that picture over the whole resolution, the whole human field of view, and that is simply spectacular. That is simply spectacular. So I would say probably this is comparable. This is getting close to Vive Pro in terms of resolution. Getting close, probably not really reaching it, but well, I would probably have to do another A/B comparisons. I hope that you have now a better idea about how this looks like. And actually, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a through the lens video of this area here, and I'm going to show that to you right now. All right, here we are in my studio, and this is the StarVR One. Let's look through the lens, and here we go. This is what you see, and I hope that you see the colors. I really hope that you can tell that these colors are beautiful OLED colors. So that's what you see. What you cannot see in this video, of course, is the wide FOV. Just imagine this picture, but on the full human vision, at least horizontally. Now, that is pretty spectacular, I can tell you. Also, if you're watching this video on a big screen, probably this won't do it justice because, well, it's actually, smaller. So if you would watch this on a smartphone, then probably you will get a better idea of actually how this looks. But even still not, of course, you must wear this device, you must see the full FOV, and then you'll get a good idea. But hopefully you get an impression. So the guy there, the zombie, I resurrected him because I had to play this again to get to here and to make this through the lens video for you. Yeah, again, hopefully you see the colors and you can tell that those blacks are really dark and really real true blacks, and that does make a huge difference, especially for those darker games. And well, it is simply not comparable to LCD colors. So what about the sweet spot, you might ask yourself? And that's something that I'm also going to show you in this through the lens video. The sweet spot is great. It's really big, and you simply pop this on and you will directly be in the sweet spot. Probably that's because of these huge lenses that I'm also going to show you a bit more of in this through the lens video. So here we are again, back to square one. This guy has never been featured like this in a video. And now let me pop out of the headset and pop in a few times more, and just to show you how big the sweet spot is, and that actually directly you'll get a sharp picture. So let's do this. And I do think these look pretty badass, those lenses. In and out, in, and sweet spot all the time. All right, so now you saw yourself through the lens. And let me tell you, it's very tough to do through the lens videos, and what you don't see is that huge FOV which doesn't have any kind of distortion. And I want to tell you, even if this headset never makes it to the mainstream, and it seems like, well, this is only made for enterprise customers, I'm still glad that it's out there, because this means a super huge FOV is possible. An FOV that spans the whole human vision is possible without any kind of distortions. And that is huge. This means that this technology, one fine day, it will make it to you guys. It will make it to the general public, and that is simply amazing. And that's why I believe that this headset is so important, even though it might probably never make it to us consumers. How would I rate this experience? Is this the most immersive Alyx experience that I ever had? And I've tried all the headsets, right? Well, if it wasn't for the Frustum culling, right, this popping up of these objects that are not rendered, then I can tell you a clear yes. Even though the resolution is not as high as Index, but the colors are way better. And simply having the full FOV, only Half-Life Alyx, without any kind of borders, without any kind of distortion, that is just simply so breathtaking. And I truly wish that StarVR would somehow bring this to consumers. And well, I think you can send them a message. They are watching this video for sure. Hello there, StarVR One team. So if you want them to bring this to consumers sooner or later, please give this video a thumbs up. They will see that and they will probably think about it. probably they should bring this to the consumers, right? So give this a thumbs up to send a message to the StarVR One team to somehow bring this to the consumers, and of course also to tell me that you enjoy this kind of coverage, to show me that you appreciate that I'm trying out these things for you. So give it a thumbs up. I wish I would have had the StarVR One earlier before I played through this. I've played through all of this game, of course, already, but it's just great to be able to experience this here now with the colors, with the super huge FOV and all of this. So let me also talk about the vertical FOV. How about the vertical FOV? It's also huge. So on the top, I can only see a little bit of black, right? So on the sides, right and left, I can see nothing. I can see no black border. And here downstairs, I also see some black, some border. So there's still a bit of border up and down, but right and left, no. So also vertically, the field of view is really, really good. Yeah, I think I have answered all the questions. And probably, yes. Probably you can simply leave your comments now in the comment section. You can please let me know what you want me to check out next. With the StarVR One, you can tell me what kind of questions I should ask the StarVR One team, since I'm in touch with them, and probably we're even going to do a Q&A session. So then they don't need to answer your questions like one by one individually when you send them an email, but they can simply answer all your questions directly in that Q&A session. So let me know what you want me to check out next, and please also, if you have any specific questions about the StarVR One, do also leave them in the comment section so I can tell the StarVR One team your questions, and we can do an Ask Me Anything here on the channel. Okay, I believe that's everything that I got for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, then do so now. And of course, do click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.